All right, what's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it, man. Duval. What's good, Duval? How you doing, bro? Hope y'all tune into this video, man, because, got some praise to show to Trevor Lawrence and some flowers to give to a lot of people in Jacksonville. Listen, man. I'm the first one to tell you I thought Trevor Lawrence was overrated in college. That's not the Florida State fan of me coming out. Kind of is, but, I thought he was kind of overrated. You know what I'm saying? His rookie year, he was with that idiot Urban Meyer, who I kind of want for one of my college teams, but that's besides the point. He was with that idiot Urban Meyer, who was more worried about getting lap dances in Ohio State bars than worrying about the development of Trevor Lawrence. But Trevor Lawrence this year has taken a massive step up. And if you notice in his rookie year, towards the end when Urban Meyer was fired, he looked like Peyton Manning 2.0. He looked like he had potential. Maybe, this is the year. This is the coming out party for Trevor Lawrence. And you have Doug Peterson to thank for that. Doug Peterson really helped Trevor Lawrence. And listen, look. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a Giants fan. I hated Doug Peterson. But now that he's with Jacksonville, I don't got to hate him anymore. And I can sit here and say he is a good coach. Probably a top 5 coach in the league right now. I mean, off the top of my head, you got Shanahan, McVay. You got Phil Belichick and Andy Reid in there, so that's 4. So, I mean, and then Sean Payton's back. We got to see what he does. Mike Tomlin, I don't know how those Jaguars are going to do. I mean, the Steelers are going to do. But at the same time, listen, look. He's a top 10 coach, maybe even top 5. What he's done with Trevor Lawrence and what he's done with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and now next year, Trevor Lawrence has more weapons. He has Calvin Ridley. He has Christian Kirk. He has all these weapons. He has that. At least he was a bum with my Giants, Evan Ingram. He's going to do great, and he will be Peyton Manning 2.0. This guy is going to literally run the same division that Peyton Manning ran for all the 2000s, just in Jacksonville. You know how the Colts ran that division throughout all the 2000s? That's what Trevor Lawrence is going to do. He has the size. He has the arm. He's getting smarter on the field. He doesn't turn the ball over as much. He can scramble. Trevor Lawrence is Peyton Manning 2.0. We needed to get him with the right coach to develop that so he can develop in his own to the point where he doesn't need the coach to help him out. But at the same time, bro, Jacksonville, you guys are legit next year. Not saying you guys are going to win the Super Bowl, but I'm gonna make a hot take right here, right now. Hot take RJ in the building. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but Trevor Lawrence will be a top 5 quarterback next year. He might be a top 5 quarterback next year. Because, Mahomes is going to be there. Burrow's going to be there. Well, I'm going to be for real. People need to start talking about this. Burrow kind of starts off slow in the beginning of the seasons, and he hasn't been playing that well in the playoffs. But, I already did my Burrow video. You guys can go watch it. You got, so Mahomes is only the one confirmed. You can throw Burrow in there, and then Jalen Hurts, once again, like Jalen Hurts. I don't want to say I like Jalen Hurts, so I'm a Giants fan, but at the same time, maybe put the Hurts in there and Allen. But Allen might take a step off. Trevor Lawrence might go above Allen in that hierarchy. He's definitely above Justin Herbert. Trevor Lawrence, give Trevor Lawrence his flowers. With a good head coach, he made it to the second round of the playoffs. He lost to Super Bowl winners. Like, you guys give all this praise to Justin Herbert for doing this and do that. Where's this praise for Trevor Lawrence? Trevor Lawrence just started in less seasons and less games than Justin Herbert, and has won a playoff game. And the playoff game was against Justin Herbert, who everybody sucks off. Give Trevor Lawrence his flowers. He's improving. He's rising. He's on the rise right now, and so is Jacksonville. Duval is in the building. Give Trevor his flowers. He beat the Tennessee Titans at the end of the season. And the Titans were up, by the way. He beat the Chargers, who were up 27-0. And he gave Kansas City a run for their money, too. Like Trevor Lawrence has all the he has. I'm gonna keep it real, and I don't want to overhype Trevor because once again I am a prove it. You have to prove it consistently. But Trevor Lawrence has shown that he has the dog, he has the talent. Of course, we all know that he has the talent. He played for Clemson and won a national championship. He has the arm. His IQ was rising, but also Trevor Lawrence also has some intangibles that, if tapped in correctly, he might be scary. He might be scary. I don't know. People talk about Joe Burrow and Josh Allen and stuff being Mahomes' competition. Watch out for Trevor Lawrence. He might be the Peyton Manning to Patrick Mahomes' Tom Brady. We never know. I mean, I'm pretty sure Mahomes does not fear Joe Burrow or Josh Allen. He definitely doesn't fear Josh Allen. Definitely doesn't fear Josh Allen. And as it goes for Joe Burrow, I mean, look, someone brought up a good point about Joe Burrow. He hasn't played well in the playoffs. He has not played well in the playoffs. And now since Mahomes beat him and won a championship, I don't think Mahomes fears that team anymore. But Trevor Lawrence, though, watch out. They're under the radar so bad. No one's talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars, at least what I've seen. Everybody's talking more about the Jets than the Jacksonville Jaguars, which I get. They're in New York, but at the same time, do not sleep on the Jags. The Jags are winning this division. The Titans still have Tannehill, who's on a bum leg. Derrick Henry, who's on 2 bum legs. They have DeAndre Hopkins, who hasn't been good since 2017. Tennessee ain't doing nothing. The Colts have Anthony Richardson, who is not even a quarterback. And who else? And the Texans is the Texans. So you got literally a declined team, a washed-up team in the Tennessee Titans. You have 2 rebuilding teams in the Colts and the Texans. Jacksonville wins this division. They're about to win 10 to 12 games next year. I don't know what their schedule is. I'm doing a preview of each division, and I'm going to have the schedules. I'm going to have my records up. At the same time, they're winning this division easily. They might sweep this whole division. They might sweep the Texans, sweep the Colts, and maybe even sweep the Titans. I'm just saying. It's all going to be due to Doug Peterson, yes, but Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is going to take a massive step up. It's not even going to be funny. And he gets Calvin Ridley. He has Christian Kirk. He has all these weapons. It's going to be amazing, man. It's going to be amazing. Now, Trevor, I don't have to hate you anymore. You were with Clemson, and you always used to destroy my Florida State Seminoles. But now you're gone, and now, I can actually watch you and not be disgusted. You're all the way in the AFC, nowhere near my Giants. And, everything's good. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, watch out for Trevor Lawrence and watch out for the Jacksonville Jaguars. This dude is Peyton Manning 2.0. He's kind of built like Peyton. Wasn't Peyton Manning, 6'6", 6'7", like Trevor Lawrence? Or no, Peyton might have been 6'5", never mind. But at the same time, he kind of reminds me of Peyton. The only difference is Trevor can scramble a little bit. Now, granted, Jacksonville. And I know you guys know Peyton Manning just as well as anybody else. You better, even though Trevor seems to have some intangibles, let's just not hope that he's as robotic as Peyton Manning. I don't see it, but let's just hope that he's not as robotic as Peyton Manning. What I mean by that is doing dumb stuff, throwing interceptions, even though he should have audibled out and went to a play action, no, not play action, to a run or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, bro, I don't think he can do that. I mean, the dude literally came back down 27-0 against the Chargers and then gave Kansas City a run for their money. Imagine if you guys had Calvin Ridley out there. You guys want to beat Kansas City. You guys have more weapons out there. But Jacksonville, you're in good hands with your coach and your quarterback. You got rid of that clown Urban Meyer. So Trevor Lawrence is developing beautifully. This is his 3rd year. And with a division that's so bad, once again, Titans are trash. Colts and Texans are rebuilding. Watch out. Watch out. Peyton Manning 2.0 is on the rise. And that goes for everybody in the AFC. That includes, unless your name is Kansas City, watch out for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Watch out for them. Duuuval. So Bengals, Bills, Ravens, Chargers. Well, Chargers already experienced it. Everybody who was a top dog last year, watch out. Watch out. But that's my thoughts, man. What are yours? What's your thoughts on Trevor Lawrence, and what's your thoughts on the Jacksonville Jaguars? I think they're gonna be good next year. I think people are kind of sleeping on them. I think people assume they're gonna be good, but I got people are kind of sleeping on them. No one's really talking about them. And yeah, man, that's my thoughts. What are yours? RJ.